How do you find the response has been to Amnesiac now that you've had a chance to reflect on that?
It's actually been great to get Amnesiac out because I think it's benefited from the fact that Kid A came first, and now it's just giving the fuller picture of what we were doing for about a year and a half of recording. And actually coming out to play the material live now, it's quite noticeable that people, you know, have had access to the material now.
Is there any particular gear that you find most amusing right now?
I think the one song that's obviously is Idiotech, that is the one with most of the gear being going on and the most highly technical thing that we've done.
Take the money, run, take the money, run, take the money. Here I'm alive, everything all the time.
We haven't taken the easy route in the sense that we're not using samplers or sequencers. So the drum machine that's triggering it off is old. Well, it's new old, but it's made of old parts, so that it doesn't have the exactness and preciseness of digital, so it varies, you know.
It's as temperamental as us.
Exactly, and it's a very emotional machine. And today it was feeling very, very emotional. And it didn't have a good night tonight. The drum machine didn't have a good night tonight, but, you know, that's why we do it. The part of the charm is that we have the potential to fuck it up, and that's really, really important for us, because if we don't have that, we get really lazy and bored.
23,000 people tonight?
It's that many people, was it? Nobody told us that before we went on. Oh no. As I said, you just feed off the audience really, because I mean they're great, really, really good, better than we were.
It's out on a video right now. The idea, the concept of that video, can any of you want to explain that?
Well, it's based around. Did you have the game operation over here? It probably came from over here, in fact,
yes.
Didn't it?
Did it? Yeah.
MB Games must have.
MB Games.
Yeah. And so, you know, that forms the heart of the video. You know, the lyric in that song is probably about one of the most brutal lyrics I think Tom's ever written, actually, isn't it? And so, you know, quite a sick video to match.
Michel Gondry, I mean, it's his script.
Yeah.
It's his thing. He wrote the script, and he wanted a bit around the operation game. So it's kind of, you know, it's like when we always work. It's like the video, you script it out, and may the best video director win, sort of thing.
How much input do you guys have into the creation of like videos, the marketing that you do, if any? Is it something that's out of your hands, or do you, because it seems intelligently done
We're very fortunate because we've got very good people who've been working for us a long time. For instance, the videos, we have an amazing video commissioner, Dilly, and she's been working with us since Creep. She knows what kind of directors, she knows who to get in to write and who she thinks will work well with us. But basically, we don't make videos, you know, we supply music for videos. So Tom might have a few chats with the director, but basically it's the director and it's his thing. And you know, marketing and stuff like that, when it comes to things like that, we say really what we don't want to do, and then people work around that. And you know, things like marketing, it was obvious, there was an obvious link with our website and, you know, some of the images coming up on that. So but marketing is the record company's thing, and I think what's been interesting is that on Kid A, the record company didn't have a lot of things to work with, and people were forced, because, you know, when you bring out a record like us, it goes down different avenues, and you have the marketing, and you have blah, 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 and play. But it didn't go down on any of these, you know, these channels, so people had to keep on their toes and do different things.
I heard that someone will start off a piece, a part, whatever it may be, and then someone else will take that, go away with it, work on it for a while, bring it back, someone else will work on it. Are you finding this is going to be a new continuous method to work on songs?
It works for some things, but for a lot of things it doesn't work. You know, we thought that it would be an interesting thing to do, but one of the things about music is responding to, when you're playing in the studio, is responding to what's on tape, to what's down there. So if you have too many goes at it on your own, you know, or working with one, you know, with the engineer or whatever, you need the other people around you. You know, I think you need other people around you for guidance. Everyone does, saying, you know, are you going in the right direction? Is this right or whatever? So going away in isolation, it's a bit kind of like, you know, there could be one thing that's really good out of 10 and the others will go no, or, you know, mate, that's not quite right. So, you know, I think we're going to get back to the other way, just like hopefully responding quite quickly to the situation and with the others around, everyone around.
Once again, she is slashing on.
One other thing about the show tonight, I noticed sometimes the sounds on the guitars or something that you're using have a big, fat, like dirty sound, like a lot more so than you hear when you listen to the album. When you go out and play live, is this something that you plan to do? You try and tweak things a little differently?
Turn it up. You know, you do. You know, if you've got a fuzz guitar, you really have a fuzz guitar.
The video projection tonight, amazing, like some wicked scene work. Who's in control of that? Who decides these angles that we're seeing?
We have Ed Moore, who's sat at the back with a bank of screens, and he has the feeds from all the little spy cameras around the stage, and he's just mixing between those all the time. Yeah, and it's great because the benefit of actually having those spy cameras is that you're actually really up close to everybody on stage. I mean, you even with say a roving cameraman going around the stage, you don't get that close to people. You don't get those unusual angles generally. So it's really added something to the shows.
Are we going to get a chance to get like a live version CD sent out of like some of your live shows recently?
Well, possibly.
Possibly.
Yeah.
We're talking about it at the moment.
We're talking about it.
Moment.
The moment.
I don't know if we can see it on the light, but this is my t-shirt for the night. You guys want to try and explain this one?
It's $30. You can get one by post.
Going to www.radiohead.com.
What do you want to know about it?
I just want to know about the artwork. Yeah.
Well, the artwork is it's one of Stanley Donwood does the artwork with Tom, and when he was in the studio, he did these mad cartoons, and as you can see, we've got the bears here, and he does these great. They're all like with pen, and we just thought they looked great on a T-shirt.
Feel the quality of that as well. Yeah, I gotta feel the quality. Nice detailing on the back, everything. Yeah.
That's right.
It's the subtle details that really make the t-shirt.
Exactly.
It's really a pleasure to meet you guys, and I wanted to thank you for that brilliant show.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Very kind.
Thank you.